How it feels to be the sexiest man alive. Every morning begins the same way. Sunlight pours through the floor-to-ceiling windows of a penthouse overlooking one of the most expensive skylines in the world. Hundreds of feet below, traffic crawls through the streets while people rush to jobs they hate and lives they wish were different. Meanwhile, I wake up in a bed that costs more than some people's cars. Before my feet even touch the floor, my phone is already vibrating. Notifications cover the screen. Messages from brands. Messages from celebrities. Messages from strangers telling me I'm beautiful. New followers arrive by the thousands every single day. For most people, this sounds like a fantasy. For me, it became normal. The strange thing about becoming the sexiest man alive is that the luxury arrives almost immediately. Companies start sending gifts you never asked for. Designer clothing appears at your door. Luxury hotels offer free stays. Exclusive restaurants somehow always find a table for you, even when they claim to be fully booked. The rules that seem to apply to everyone else slowly stop applying to you. Security guards smile when you arrive. Event organizers rush to greet you. Complete strangers offer favors simply because they recognize your face. Everywhere you go, people treat you as if you've accomplished something extraordinary, even though the thing they're admiring most is something you were born with. Walking through public places becomes an experience unlike anything most people will ever understand. Airports feel different. Shopping centers feel different. Even simple things like buying a coffee become different. People glance at you, then glance again. Some try to act casual. Others stare openly. You can feel it happening constantly. The attention follows you everywhere, like a shadow. At first, it's addictive. Every human being enjoys feeling admired. Every human being enjoys feeling wanted. When that admiration starts happening every single day, it becomes easy to believe you'll never get tired of it. Then, the invitations begin. Rooftop parties overlooking entire cities. Luxury yachts surrounded by crystal blue water. Fashion events attended by actors, musicians, athletes, and influencers. Every weekend feels like a scene from a movie. Some nights end in private penthouses. Other nights end in clubs where bottles cost more than monthly rent. People laugh louder at your jokes. They remember your name. They want photographs with you. They want conversations with you. They want to be seen standing next to you. For a while, it genuinely feels like you've unlocked a secret level of life that most people never get to experience. The dating world changes even more dramatically. Imagine never having to wonder whether someone finds you attractive. Imagine never having to build the courage to approach someone. Imagine never having to question whether you're going to be rejected. Opportunities appear everywhere. Attractive people introduce themselves first. Conversations happen effortlessly. Dating apps become almost meaningless because real-life opportunities happen constantly. To most people, this sounds like paradise. And for a short time, it actually is. The problem is that eventually, something starts bothering you. At first, it's just a small thought, a tiny question buried somewhere in the back of your mind. Then that question starts appearing more frequently. Eventually, it becomes impossible to ignore. Do they actually like me? Or do they like what I represent? Because there is a huge difference between somebody being interested in your soul and somebody being interested in your status. One person wants to know who you are. The other wants to know what being around you can do for them. The more attention you receive, the harder it becomes to tell those two people apart. The funny thing is that after a while, the attention from women stops feeling exciting and starts feeling confusing. In the beginning, it feels unreal. You walk into a restaurant and notice someone staring. You go to a party and before the night is over, multiple people have introduced themselves. Your social media fills with messages from women you've never met. Every photo you post attracts thousands of comments. Every story gets reactions. Every appearance gets attention. It feels like you've suddenly become the main character in a movie. For a while, it's addictive. You convince yourself this is what happiness looks like. Beautiful women, luxury experiences, endless validation. Every weekend feels like an adventure. One night, you're sitting on a rooftop overlooking a city skyline. The next, you're on a yacht surrounded by crystal blue water.